The next big expansion for LOTRO, Update 38, the Corsairs of Umbar, will release on November 1st. And in case of any delays, it will be no later than December 1st. Some key features in this update will be the brand new Mariner class. The level cap will increase to 150. There will be new areas to explore, 4 new regions: Western King's Gondor, Outer Gondor, the Shield Isles, and Umbar. There will be new monsters such as pirate goblins, corsair umbarim, crocodiles, and more. The expansion will have 350 new quests and 120 new deeds, plus 20 missions. There will be 2 new 3-man instances, 1 new 6-man instance, and 1 new raid. And with this expansion, we're also getting the long-awaited crafting refresh. In this video, we're going to focus on the pre-purchase packages. As usual, we have the Ultimate Fan Bundle, we have the Collector's Edition, and the Standard Edition. And in this video, I'm going to look at all the different items you're getting in all the different bundles. So the way that I'm going to do this is that I'm going to start off with the Standard Edition. As you can see at the top, the Standard Edition is the cheapest bundle possible, $39.99. And of course, every item you get in the Standard Edition will be available in the Collector's Edition and the Ultimate Fan Bundle. The first thing you get with the Standard Edition is, of course, the basic content. And by basic content, I mean, of course, all the new zones, all the 4 different zones, all the quests, the epic story, so pretty much every new area and that content, and of course, the new instances. With the Standard Edition, you also get access to the Mariner class, and the Mariner class will of course be available to you right away as soon as you purchase the expansion. As you can see, I am able to play the Mariner class because I pre-ordered the expansion. You will also receive another character slot. As you can see, I have 14 out of 16 slots used. This used to be 14 out of 15. But since I pre-ordered the expansion, I now have another character slot available. You will also receive the Swashbuckler title for every character that you have. You bring flourish and daring to every adventure. And there's also a Swashbuckler's frame. You can see me wearing the frame right here. So those are the items you get with the Standard Edition for $39.99. You will get the basic content, the Mariner class, an extra character slot, the Swashbuckler title, and the Swashbuckler's frame. Moving on to the second most expensive package, the Collector's Edition costs $79.99. And of course, with the Collector's Edition, you get the items you will get the items from the Standard Edition as well. So you will be getting the basic content, you will be getting the Mariner class, the character slot, Swashbuckler title, and Swashbuckler's frame, but there's also additional items that you can get for choosing the Collector's Edition. And any items you get in the Collector's Edition will of course be available in the Ultimate Fan Bundle as well. With the Collector's Edition comes the Corsairs of Umbar Collector's Edition bonus item package. This package will be delivered to every character that you have, so these items are going to be available to all of your characters. You will get the Fleet Merchant's Earring, which is your typical earring that will level with you regardless of your level. So if you start a fresh character, you can put on this earring and use it to gain 25% to all forms of XP until level 140. So a nice item to have if you're planning on leveling a character up. You will also receive the Fleet Merchant's Steed. It looks like this. There's the Tome of the Phoenix Fox, giving you the Phoenix Fox cosmetic pet. And that pet looks like this. Fox will follow you around. And there's the Fleet Merchant's cosmetic armor. Looks like this. And there's of course a hooded cloak output as well if you wanted the hooded cloak. And just to show you that the armor dyes, I dyed it red, so it does dye somewhat into red, or any color that you prefer. And this is the hooded cloak output as well. With the collector's edition, you also get the Fleet Merchant title. You have the hard-earned skill and knowledge to direct an entire fleet of trading ships. And there's also the Fleet Merchant's frame, as you can see being displayed on my character right now. Also, with the collector's edition, you're supposed to get the improved expedition supplies, and you will receive one of these per account, so the first character you log into will receive these items. I have not received this item, and I've heard some people had some issues with this, but eventually they received their items. But by getting the collector's edition, you will get the improved expedition supplies, giving you 5 reputation acceleration tomes, 1 virtue XP accelerators, 5 100% XP accelerators, and 5 rare crafting components, such as the sunstone shards. So those are all the items you get from getting the collector's edition for $79.99. This of course leads us to the final bundle, the Ultimate Fan Bundle. This bundle costs $129.99, and it of course includes everything we've seen so far, and also some extra items. And I'm just gonna list the items that we've seen so far that are included in the Ultimate Fan Bundle. You will receive the basic content for the expansion, the Mariner class, an extra character slot, the Swashbuckler title, the Swashbuckler's frame, the Collector's Edition bonus items, the improved expedition supplies, the Fleet Merchant title, the Fleet Merchant's frame, and also the additional items that I'm going to show you right now. By getting the Ultimate Fan Bundle, you will receive a level 140 Valor level boost package. This item can of course be opened and used on a character, getting them to level 140 instantly. And there's of course a lot of other items in there that will be useful for your brand new level 140 character. Also, by getting the Ultimate Fan Bundle, you will get the Corsairs of Umbar Ultimate Fan Bundle bonus items. These bonus items include the Tidebreaker cosmetic raiment, and this is what the Tidebreaker's cosmetic looks like. And I selected red on every dye option just to show you what the cosmetics dyes like. And as usual, there's also a hooded version of the cloak. Looks like this. With the bonus items, you also get the Tidebreaker steed, and there should also be a war steed, but I can't really seem to locate it or find it. Maybe it's not included yet, or it's a bug. But this is what the Tidebreaker steed looks like. And I do believe it has something special when it moves. Try it out. These little blue dots on the ground. It's pretty cool. There's also the Tidebreaker's weapon aura that I put on my shield. I would say this aura looks pretty good. There is a Tome of the Parrot. You can summon your cosmetic parrot. That is your new parrot friend. Will follow you around. Not only do you get a parrot cosmetic pet, there's also a Tidebreaker's shoulder riding parrot. Now, the only downside with this item is that it has to be equipped as gear in order to work. So you can't put it in the cosmetics, it has to be in your equipment. So if I equip this item, it goes into my shoulder. As you can see, I have a parrot on my shoulder. and this parrot will sit on my shoulders as long as you have it equipped as armor in the armor slot in your equipment. It doesn't work if you have it in cosmetics. Only downside to this very cool item is that you have to equip it in your shoulder slot. But other than that minor downside, a really cool item for you to get. Also with the Ultimate Fan Bundle, you get the Ultimate Expedition Supplies. This is only one per account, and you will receive 4 Virtue Acceleration Tomes, 2000 bonus Virtue XP each. There's a Corsairs of Umbar Ultimate Carry-All selection box, where you can select from these different carry-alls. And you also receive 15,000 Virtue XP supplies. So 15 times 1,000 Virtue XP tomes you can use on your characters. And there's the Swashbuckle emote. Let's see what this emote does. So you're kind of like fighting. Pretty cool emote. And a nice little pose at the end. Seems like he stays in the pose until you move. It's a pretty cool emote, I would say. Let's do it one more time. Definitely a nice little emote there. Another item you will receive from the Ultimate Fan Bundle will be a housing item that is a teleporter. So it'll probably teleport you somewhere in the new areas, but this item will not be received until the expansion goes live. So if you get the Ultimate Fan Bundle, you'll have to wait for the expansion to go live before you get your housing item, the teleporter. With the Ultimate Fan Bundle, you also get the Tidebreaker title. You face the incoming tide, and it is the waves that break. There's also a Tidebreaker's frame that I'm using right now. And the final item you get from the Ultimate Fan Bundle is the Corsairs of Umbar Ultimate Fan Bundle Monster Play Appearance. So if you get the Ultimate Fan Bundle, you will get some new skins for your Monster Play characters. As you can see, these are the contents. One skin for every monster player class. We can just scroll down and take a look. These are some pretty cool new cosmetic appearances you can get for your monster player classes. So if you get the Ultimate Fan Bundle, you will receive these appearances on your monster player classes as well. So those are all the items you can get by pre-ordering the different types of packages. There's a nice little screenshot showcasing all the cosmetic items that are available. Obviously the collector's items on the left and the ultimate on the right. I will say there's some pretty good cosmetics in this bundle. So I'm kind of curious what people think about this expansion and the pre-order packages. Which one are you going for? Are you getting the ultimate package? Are you getting the collectors? Or will you just be getting the standard edition to get the Umbar content and the Mariner class? Let me know in the comments which one you're going for. I think the art team has done a really good job with all the different cosmetics that are available. And I'm curious to see which ones people are going for. Let me know in the comments what you're going for, and thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, please consider dropping a like and subscribing, as it really helps out the channel. And if you like LOTRO, I would really recommend joining my Discord servers. You can also support me directly through my Ko-fi website. If you're playing or looking to play Lord of the Rings online, there is one place you need to be. The Ghyniverse is a Discord server created for the community of the players of Lord of the Rings Online. The server is getting close to 7,000 members, and in this server you'll find tons of helpful information. There's monthly giveaways, easy access to patch notes, you can keep up with my YouTube videos, my streams. If you're a streamer, you can ask for the streamer role and you can announce your streams in the other stream channel. There are discussion channels for pretty much everything, every class, monster players. But the best thing about this server is probably the Gearing Resources tab, where you can find anything from trait lines for every class, every build. There are stat goals where you can find out what stats you should aim for on your characters. Really helpful information about drop rates from instances, as well as screenshot from all the new loot that appears in the game. If you enjoy LOTRO, you should definitely consider joining this server, and hopefully I'll see you in Middle Earth. If you were part of the Ghyniverse already, you might have noticed that another tab appeared at the top, the LFF server. This server is a brand new server that I created, the LFF Ghyniverse. In this server, you can select which servers you want to keep up with, and once you select your server, say you select Arkenstone, you will see the LFF, the kinship advertisement, looking for kinship and trade channels, and there's also voice channels if people want to use those. The LFF channel is basically a looking for fellowship channel where people can post if they need players for the runs, and this way people don't have to be logged into the game to see the chat, they can just instead get a notification on their Discord. There's also a kinship advertisement page where kins can post their kinship advertisement and have people join their kins, and you can also post in the looking for kinship chat if you're looking for a kinship, but make sure to take a look in the kinship advertisement first and look through all the kin to find a suitable kin for you. There's also a trade channel if people want to buy or sell stuff that you can use. Hopefully you'll consider joining this server to bring the community even more together, not just in the game, but also outside of the game.